Hello again, and thank you for joining me for another Bitcoin technical analysis video. Today we can see Bitcoin prices bounced off of support and have shown some strength over the last 24 hours, whereas Bitcoin dominance has dropped significantly. And this has produced some very specific opportunities in the cryptocurrencies, and we'll talk more about that. And then we'll end the video with a trip back through time, the only other time that I found in the chart, where the MACD indicator on the 12-hour time frame was doing such a strong divergence to what price was doing. And you should see what happened with prices after that. To start off with, Bitcoin prices here on the 4-hour time frame have resisted this 1, 2, 3 top formation, but they're not totally free of it yet. Prices are still within that 1, 2, 3 top formation and still struggling along sideways. But it is important to see that Bit prices have crossed back over again positive on the 4-hour exponential moving average, and that would put us back into a full hold stance here in Bitcoin. The drop in Bitcoin dominance is really important, and I'm watching it really closely on the longer term time frame to see where is it going to be turning around to go back the other way. But in the meantime, my hold status coins remain in hold status until the market tops itself out. So it's really encouraging for me to see 21 new alert coins. We have 44 coins that are just about to cross that 12-hour EMA. So prices have probably exploded, or maybe they've crashed since I finished doing this video. We'll be following up this conversation over on our Discord group. Come and join us and keep up on prices as they unfold. And now for the mystery of the 12-hour MACD divergence. We can see that MACD is on a downtrend while Bitcoin prices are on an uptrend. It's a really similar divergence that we're building up over the last month of time that we've been monitoring and watching for this to break out as a sign that prices are going to be going remarkably higher. I went through the price charts for the MACD, and I went through all through the price to see if I could find a place where the 12-hour MACD was on a downtrend while prices were on an uptrend for a month-long period. And I had to search back through and back and really take the time to go through and find a chart pattern that matches. And it wasn't until October, November of 2016 that we had a similar pattern building up, where the MACD was on a downward trend here on the 12-hour time frame, and prices were on an uptrend. As the MACD crossed over and the histogram turned into a positive, we can see that it continued to build more and more strongly positive as prices were moving slightly higher and sideways until the MACD really started to break out. At the same time, prices are taking off and doing some amazing moves as the MACD maxed itself right out. So we had a crazy run in prices here after a very similar pattern. And so if we do get that same kind of breakout in the MACD in the prices of today, then we could also see something like that. And so if we were to see something similar, we would expect that prices are going to edge very slowly higher until a real breakout, and that the MACD would continue to stay crossed until very much at the same time that it's breaking out. So is the MACD. So we're going to edge our way up and work our way up underneath the support and resistance until we've edged it away enough that it's just going to be an avalanche and a takeoff. Then we can watch that play out with the MACD, and we'll compare it to that price chart pattern back in 2016 again after this price plays out in the next couple months. And as we wrap up this episode, while I like to do the relative strength index and the MACD indicator, the main thing that we follow for our trading system is the 12-hour EMA crossover for our entries and the 12-hour EMA for our exits, but the 4-hour EMA cross as well. It's a trend following system that buys in when the 12-hour EMAs cross and exits when the 12-hour EMAs cross. And the power is that we do it for all of the coins on Binance and Poloniex. So you can see exactly which coins are the ones that are taking off, which ones should be in your portfolio, and which ones are waiting until a little later before maybe they'll be in the second wave of the alts taking off. And you can learn all about this trading system over on our website. Go to the home page, scroll down a bit, and put your email address in, and we'll send you a training program that teaches you this entire trading plan, entries and exits, risk control management, and everything to go with it. Thanks again for joining me. Trade safe and keep your losses small.